it, man. We live and direct at Talk of the Topic with my boy El Reezy, and I got a special guest in the house tonight with my boy I.T.C.
What's going on?
And we got K'Lassualt over there. How you doing? How y'all doing tonight?
Good, brother. Good.
That's what's up. Good to have y'all on the show tonight. We about to get into it. You know, I'm glad to have y'all here. We're gonna talk about what you got going on, the up and coming projects.
Yes, sir.
Me and El gonna give some clear understanding on what you got going on and what you're trying to do, for sure. So right now, you've been working on an up and coming project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I.T.C. Give us a little bit about yourself and where you from.
Man, so name I.T.C. Originally I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I grew up in Berkeley. And that's actually how I met these two gentlemen right here. Grew up with these dudes, but been doing my music thing for a while. Jumped into the videography scene a little bit, but music is still like my first love, my passion. You know what I'm saying? So I always fall back on it, at some point. But yeah.
Okay, for sure. Okay, tell us about yourself.
I'm from Richmond. I'm 24. I do music, model, acting. I just get in where I fit, and I love the arts in general. Originally, I'm from Richmond, California. Born in Oakland, raised in Richmond. I'm a Richmond baby, so.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. And y'all got a lot of expression through this music that y'all got going on. You say you got an up and coming album. Dreams Don't Sleep, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So album called Dreams Don't Sleep.
Okay.
DDS, and basically it's kind of a play on words. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what kind of dream you have, you got to work hard towards it. You know what I'm saying? So your dream never sleeps. You know what I'm saying? And it's really a combination of a lot of music I've been doing over the last few years. Last year I didn't necessarily take a break from doing music, but I kind of stepped back from doing music to pursue like my videography and get that, and so that's taken off. So now I can kind of come back and do my music and incorporate the two. And so so it's really a mixture of a lot of stuff I've been doing over the last couple of years. Okay. So that's why I say it's Dreams Don't Sleep, because it's pretty much a mixture like the hard work I've been putting in, right. For this project.
And this pretty much the consistency of and the dedication that you got
exactly.
And kind of keeping two open platforms, from the videography to the music, to be able to transition, to be able to create different lighting for yourself, for us the things you want to do, for us the music, and just knowing that you got the experiences from it.
Right.
You feel me? You've been in the game, you know what you know what it takes, you still pushing, you still pursuing, you still working hard. So all those things that compile to excellence, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, continuing to work towards your dream, because you get recognition, that's cool, but I don't want just the recognition. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to take care of my family, off of this, and I want to be the best. My best, you know what I'm saying? I don't compare myself to nobody else.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Jordan never compared himself to nobody else. Jordan was always trying to be himself, so that's why I'm always trying to be me.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay.
I respect it, boy. That boy said Jordan. Hey, so check me out, man.
Talking greatness.
Let me know the name of one of those features you got on that album, man, that I should be looking out for.
So, actually over the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be dropping next few weeks, dropping 2 videos. Okay. So the name of the first video, or the first song, is called Alarming, and it's pretty much the intro to the album. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped a little clip of it, the clip of the intro to the video, which was pretty much like a TV on fire, and it was showing images of the fire that's going on in LA. Okay. And then the last image just says I.T.C Alarming. That's gonna be the first video I drop.
Okay.
Like I said, that's the intro. The next one, main feature song, is called No Other Girl, featuring my guy Opus of this group Air Parent, and then my boy Nokio, which it's a dope song. It's one of them.
I heard it.
So we gonna drop it right before Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? We actually shooting a video for that this weekend, so that'll be out.
Right.
The album, my plan to drop it February 10th. So I'm gonna drop the video the same day for that.
Okay.
But the Alarming video dropping this week, just to get them started. So those are the 2 features right now. Me and K'Lassualt been in the studio. We've been in the studio for damn near the last year.
Okay.
Just really
grind mode.
Yeah, but just really like I said, my shout out to my guy Fluid. he's the one that like brought us together. The reason, you know, we ended up coming together. And then I remember being in the studio with her for the first time. She wouldn't even dang to look at me. She was on in the corner. She wouldn't talk. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know, you know. And then, you know,
who is this?
you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, I actually heard her sing. That's how I first met her. She was singing. And after I performed, and I kind of got there late, so I don't know if she performed that night, but
she was y'all performing it.
The Continental Club in Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah. So and actually it was on my boy Fluid's birthday. So that was actually almost a year ago.
Right.
And yeah, and then I was talking to her dad. I didn't even know it was her dad.
Right.
You know, I got up there, I did a verse, and her dad was like, he pulled me to the side and was like, man, I ain't know you was about to get up there and do that. Like, that was dope. Yeah. And then, you know, I found out later that was, you know, his daughter. Because she was singing. I was like, what was this singing? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we've been in the lab. And yeah, we just start, you know, just building, start creating songs together. And then, you know, we just start just talking business and expect each other to
took off from there.
Took off from there. So I was going there to say, you know, we do have a song, you know, on my album called Doing Extra.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then we got some other joints that's going to be coming soon.
That's dope, man. So tell me a little bit about the breakdown of how these new projects is coming out.
Yeah, man, so, you know, just talking with, you know, several people such as yourself as well, just about how people consume music now. It's so fast, you know what I'm saying? So instead of dropping a project with, unless you Chris Brown or somebody, dropping a project with 40 songs on it, you know, drop it in pieces. So, you know, this going to be Dreams Don't Sleep Part 1. I'm going to have a Part 2. I'm thinking about going with the scheme of playing off the dreams where it'd be like, this one might be, you know, Dreams Don't Sleep, The Awakening, and the next album might be Dreams Don't Sleep, Nightmares. Like, just might be a little, you know, a little harder. Yeah, just play up, you know what I'm saying? But regardless of that, it's gonna be broken down, you know, into different pieces. So this year I'm gonna release 4 pieces, you know, of Dreams Don't Sleep. You know, so this is just part 1.
Working hard, boy.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
tough.
But I got the songs is loaded up, man. It's just, you know. Yeah.
It's like Pac in the studio. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? When he came out with All Eyes on Me.
Yeah.
Remember the old school double CD compilations?
Yeah.
So it's like, you heard the first album.
Yeah.
So let me take out the first CD and put in the second CD because it's more of a story of what the music is all about and then how the music is being presented, where people have a clear understanding of what they go through in life, right? And not so much of the other bullshit that people. Like, not so much of the drill music, and I don't got nothing against that, but like sometimes you gotta be open-minded to understand what other artists can present far as, you know, what music provides, which is everyone's outlet, right?
Right.
And the outlet that we have want to be motivated, encouraged by the things that people self-reflect upon, the music that they listen to. It's kind of like they sort of identity. So with you producing music like this, and you got K'Lassualt, y'all create a new wave of music for people to get back to what the
second mode.
Yeah, the second mode where you got a woman featured on the album where y'all may have 2 or 3 songs. And again, like I like Payroll Giovanni, so I know there's certain artists that he got that's a woman that might be on there for 3 songs. So it's like, ooh, they got a nice vibe. So you kind of catch the drift as far as the collaboration where you notice her talent, she respects your talent, boom, now y'all got shit going. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And who can only imagine if you don't understand the work that y'all can put in to make something good. You know what I'm saying? Right. And which is good, bro. And I think even for you, it's like you getting a chance to be respected from what he's saying that you was already doing to the point now we know about who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I know that could be exciting for you.
Very. There, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go on this. Like everything that we got planned. Like I'm so excited to just go forward with everything.
Yeah, it's like living in the unknown. You can't predict it. You just gotta stick with that shit. Yeah. It's like, you know, I think that's the good thing about it if you really believe in what you're trying to do. Yeah. Right. You kind of like live in the unknown. You kind of don't like. You don't predict it, you just kind of just stick with it, and you keep hammering, and you you just keep doing what you do daily, and then something, boom, is gonna pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for real.
For sure.
So when the next show coming up?
So I actually got a show this Saturday at Summer Bar Lounge in Oakland. It's on 8th Street. I just got booked for it like maybe 3 days ago. So that's the next show coming up. I will also be at the Sneaker Ball this Friday. So those are the two things that are coming up right now. I got some other events. Sneaker Balls in San Francisco. Okay. Yeah, Trap. I think it's Trap X Art. Trap Art. So that's gonna be dope.
Okay. Trap Art in Oakland.
Also shooting a video this Saturday in Berkeley.
Okay.
So for the song No Other Girl.
Okay.
So, yeah, man, it's gonna be busy. We got the All-Star Weekend. It's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Man. A lot of stuff going on.
So where do you see yourself taking your music to as you continue to build on this project moving forward with the things that you already started?
I think that I've earned a lot of respect amongst like my peers. So I think it's time to get outside of that. You know what I'm saying? It's time to. And what I've actually been talking to with a lot of artists that I respect, that I see that do a lot of music, is it's time to take your business to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like your marketing, your visuals, when you perform, capturing events. So that's what I'm doing for myself. It's like I'm taking my business to the next level. Like, you know, the talent has always been there. You know, I'm not trying to sound braggadocious or whatever, but, you know, but the business hasn't been what I want it to be. And I recognize it start with me. You know what I'm saying? That start with me. You can't, I've had managers before try to let people handle your business, people doing stuff that ain't, you know, ain't what I would do. Yeah, like they think you know, and I'm big on communication, so like if you think something is cool, please communicate that with me before you go do it. Like I had a manager who scheduled some models for a video shoot, so I'm asking her like, okay, what they need for the, we ain't talk about money. And I'm like, we filming a video on Super Bowl Sunday. You got models coming, like these models could be at somebody's party, bottle girls, they could be at an after, like, you ain't talk. So I made sure when they got there, had a conversation, and everybody was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I told them I don't rock like that. Like I asked, I don't like to assume nobody doing nothing, because them girls, one of the girls faked out, and I couldn't even be mad at her for, you know. But it all worked out. But yeah, so just really just taking my business really in my own hands, and elevating that, because I feel like that's really, you know, the next step to me as far as like my evolution with this music stuff.
I think that's the biggest accountability. That one thing that you said was like, let me just handle my business the way that I want to see my shit go. Yeah. Rather than having to feel like that the person who I can trust handle my business ain't really about no business though. So like you kind of holding me up, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. So it's like. And that's what most people don't want to accept, like what you said, like, now I got to just take care of my shit. Yeah. Like, most people still probably going to point the finger at the other.
I want to point it at myself. If I don't go somewhere, if I don't do something, if something don't happen, I want to blame me. I don't want to have no regrets.
There you
go. I want to blame me. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the biggest one.
So it's easy to fall back, you know, and let somebody else. You think they taking care of something, and then you come to find out they not really doing what they supposed to be doing. So
I'm with you on that.
So that's the next level for myself, is just getting more involved with my business side. You know what I'm saying? I had to kind of fall back too a little bit, because I was under a contract with a management, and you know they got certain percentages or whatnot off of certain things. Cause
understandable.
So I had to wait till that contract kind of fell off too. So I'm out of that. So.
You back to being
now
you just free.
I ain't gotta worry about, you know, something blow up and you was under me when now I got $1 million and I gotta give somebody 25 or 250 or something. Yeah. You know, and it's like and they ain't been around in 3-4 years, like So
for sure.
Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah. So tell me this, man. With all these projects you got working on, all these projects that are coming out and coming up, how many cuts is on this new album?
Man, I'm in the final stages right now, trying to cut it down, because I also have like videos out for some of these songs that I want to put on this project. So I'm gonna say right now it's at least 6 that people haven't heard yet. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other projects, there's other songs and videos that I have that I just kind of put out as singles that I might put on this project.
So tell me this. How do you pick these songs? Do you go in a room with you and the engineer or whatever, and y'all run them down? You let your whoever you close to listen to these tracks? Like, how do you come up with this is what it's gonna be?
Yeah, shout out to my boy Brandon, Be Easy. He one of my partners in this music thing, and he's like a person I send music to when I get his ear on it. You know what I'm saying? And I ask him what he think about certain stuff, and he give me good feedback. He like most of the stuff I do, but if it's certain stuff, he'll tell me, nah, this all for maybe reformat this or whatever. So me and him have been talking about that. That's the person I talk to, as far as just like, hey, I got these songs, how do you feel about it? This is what I want to put out as a cohesive project. And then he'll listen to it and he'll tell me, yeah, this is cool. Or, maybe you got too many female songs on here, or maybe, so, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's difficult. But that's what I love about this process of putting it out in pieces.
Yeah.
Because now, like right now, like I really want to drop this project this month. But things happen. But we about to go into the spring, soon. So I'm dropping the next one in April.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then that'll be more of like, that springtime, summer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But even though right now on this album is some joints that could be, springtime, summer, you know what I'm saying? So you'll get a couple of bops like, okay, yeah, let's go. So hopefully that'll pick up. And then they'll be like, okay, who's dude? And then the next project will drop and like, oh, we got another one? Oh, we got some more bops? Okay. So yeah.
How did you come up with the idea of doing this like this? I don't think I've heard too many artists do this like this. Like Drake maybe might drop, 2 or 3 albums in 1 year, right?
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like giving me that type of vibe, but not. This is more like cinematic to me, the way that you're going about it. It's like you're going through the seasons with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So last year I actually wanted to drop this project as like, I wanted to drop an album part of it and a freestyle part of it. So basically the album part was just going to be like, I drop a video. I don't know if I should give one of my marketing plan, but I drop a video like for the main single. And then every week I give you a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I give you a freestyle.
Yeah, I caught one, not to cut you off, but I caught one of them freestyles on there that was pretty tough over that Kendrick Lamar beat. We had talked online about that.
So that's what I'm saying is like me incorporating all of my, in my bag. Like I shot, like I had my boy, hold the camera when I was shooting the video, and I did all the editing. You know what I'm saying? So it came out dope. But that's like my idea is like, to do that because like I said, people mind, attention span is so short.
Yeah.
I put out a song, and you could literally watch when you put out a song or something on the internet. You'll see like the first couple of days, first time you put it out, you'll get all the likes, the comments, and slowly but surely it'll start kind of dying down. It's like they're kind of waiting for the next one, like what you gonna build it back up with. So that's why I did this project. I want to do this project like this because it's going to just it'll keep me out there, keep me consistent. It won't be like me just dropping because last year I pretty much was dropping a video like every quarter. And then I drop freestyles here and there, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, they'll get great response, but then it's like, what else is next?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like, I want to just keep standing there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's shift over to you real quick. I know that you said that, you mentioned earlier that you're excited for this whole process, to get where you want to go in this game. What do you see yourself becoming, and what are you trying to obtain from just being an artist, and where are you trying to go with it?
I'm trying to go up. Like, just keep it short. Like, I'm trying to go up. Like, last year I was sort of in a mode to where I was in a relationship last year, and it kind of took emergency breaks on what I wanted to do with my music. Like, I couldn't go be around people like I.T.C or people with my uncles and stuff like that because there was insecurities in that.
Right.
So now that I'm out of that like toxic environment, I'm able to think clearly. I got a lot more free time, and I'm utilizing that free time to do what I have to do. I'm going to casting calls, going to studio sessions when my uncle and I.T.C call me. I'm getting as many songs that I got to get on. Like this year, I'm working on promoting and content. That's what I'm working on. Promoting and content. I'm getting out of my shy bag because I did go to a contest the other day. First time going to a contest and I won. It took a lot. It took a lot. So I don't do this. But I'm working on my confidence. I'm working on my content, working on my promotion, and then hopefully like this year I get in my show bag. And people can start hitting me up for paid shows and stuff like that because I don't really get those. So that's what I'm working on this year. That's my big goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty deep.
And that's tough. And you know, like you got your visual, you got your plan together, and I'm hearing it and I love it. Do you also write music? Do you have your own set of songs that you want to produce and put out for the things that you probably went through to make sure that, you know, I got enough songs to be able to start producing the content, do the promotional things I want to start, just with all the different things I've been through, I started. You know how people got that just one that notebook that
She got an album right there talking about that relationship you
that's,
just got up.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's a good thing. And so now you got all these thoughts and process. Are you are you trending in that area too?
Yeah, I feel like the music that I have put out, even my little freestyles, when I'm talking about real shit, relatability, people like seem to feed off that a little bit more. So that's what I'm putting out. Like I do talk my shit, but my lovey-dovey side tend to come out a lot of people like that.
Okay, that's what's up.
So tell me this. Hold on, Scoot.
No.
So tell me this. How do you feel about in the game that you're in with making music? It's mostly dominated by males. How do you feel? How do you go about approaching it?
I feel like I gotta attack it head on. I can't sit here and be all like super soft with it because a lot of people are already expecting me to be soft. I already have a squeaky voice, so when I step in the studio and they hear something different, they're like, "Oh, nigga, what? That's you?" Like,
Man.
My voice squeaky, but I can tone it down a little bit. Like, so I like to surprise people. I like to leave them shy, like should.
Right.
Because after the songs that we just heard, you definitely sound pretty dope on the track. I like a couple of those songs that I heard. I appreciate that, and I'm proud. I'm glad that you let us hear some of your unreleased songs. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah. And I think you just, continue to grind, stay focused. I mean, it's all right in front of both of y'all to get where y'all want to go. And like you say, this shit is a process, man, but it's good that y'all sticking to y'all commitments because, you get most people who get in the game and they start something but they don't know how to finish, and then that's good that you went back to what your love and passion is, right? Okay, I'm going to do the video shit, but I'm going to go right back into getting my music back because this is where my heart and my talent at, but I needed to do something else to be able to teach myself something else, which is good.
Yeah, that's, it's funny because when I dropped the freestyle he was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, people was in the comments, people that know, you know what I'm saying? People that know I do music. And I said, oh yeah, I had to remind these niggas, like, don't let me put the camera down, put the camera up, and niggas be like, oh, you a video, okay, I'm like, let me just let these niggas know real quick, like, how it really started, how we really got here. So
No, that's facts, man. That's a good thing. So moving forward, you trying to get more shows going. In that capacity, you trying to get on the road with it? Like, what you trying to do for it?
So definitely trying to get more. Because last year, like I said, I fell back a little bit. I said the year before, 2023 was a good year for me. I was doing a lot of shows, like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things picked up, following, a lot of things was going good. I was even modeling, 2 years ago. That's something else we could talk about, but so now, like I said, it's just, like I said, expanding the business, man. So getting on the road, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling this year, so I'm gonna be, reaching out to people in different areas. I'm gonna be on. I just actually came back from the East Coast last week. I'm going back out there probably in March, and then in Texas. So I'm gonna be. Stay tuned for all that. You know what I'm saying? So just trying to do some business out there, and
Okay. I got a couple quick questions for both of y'all. Y'all let me know. Y'all can either fire off whenever y'all want to, however you want to. How do y'all feel about TikTok getting shut down?
I never was really into TikTok, and that's kind of.
I mean, the reason why I'm asking, a lot of artists use TikTok to get their songs out there. It's a lot of, the kids use it for dances and all that different kind of stuff. So how do y'all feel about it? Not being able to use it.
I never really use it as a tool. Not saying you shouldn't. People ask me every now and then, and that's, like I said, one thing about just really growing the business. Just because you can get caught up in using one tool or one platform. But I never really used it. I've been on there a couple times and put up some stuff. But it didn't really
affect you.
It didn't affect me.
Yeah.
How about you?
TikTok was cool. You could get a little insight that you can't get from Instagram and TikTok, and that's what I used it for. Like, especially with like the deep stuff, like spiritual stuff, like Anunnaki, like you can find a lot of that on TikTok. But in terms of music, I always kind of not look down on TikTok artists or whatever, because when TikTok shut down, what else you got? So that's sort of what I look at it.
People were using it for all type of stuff. I was saying that people using it for more than just music. I seen people using it for dancing, short little videos, like you said, spiritual stuff. It was a bunch of different stuff. And what is that stuff that people do that little quick little shit on there? I forgot what it's called, but it's only, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's something like a quick little something for you to watch right quick. They was getting paid, monetizing, using the space. So that's why I was asking. My other question I wanted to ask you guys was, how do you guys feel about the Bay Area scene when it comes to trying to promote and get your music out? Because you can make as much music as you want to, but if there's not a platform to put it on for you to get it somewhere, how do you go about putting your music in a space where it can get into a bigger audience?
I say this, and somebody told, well, I don't say somebody told, I saw this somewhere, and somebody said that, you're not, when you put music out, you're not really, where you are is where you trying to grow and build, but your competition is not really where you are. Your competition is where you want to be. So you look at artists that are established, that's your competition. And so when I say that, it's not necessarily about like your skill set in a sense. It's more, once again, about your business, right? Because there's a lot of people out right now that I know for a fact.
Still riding that.
I know for a fact can't mess with me or K'Lassualt. Like on no level. But they hustle is on point. They got a team around them, and they constantly doing things. So it's really not really looking at, and it's not looking down on nobody. It's not really looking at who's here. It's looking at who's where you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
How do you pick who you want to work with due to the fact that it's a lot of politics that go into working with different artists?
So one thing I look at, because you're right, in the Bay it is a lot of politics, right? One thing I look at though, and me and her were just having this conversation, I stopped looking at so much of people's talent and start looking at their hustle. And once again, their business. Right. I know I keep coming back to this, but like, I've worked with artists who are very talented, but their business all messed up. So it's like you can't even get a video with them because they can't. Some always going left, or whatever, or they ain't got stuff right with their team. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you trying to do stuff, and then you getting hit in left field, and you just like. So it's just like I just start looking at people's business. I look past your talent and be like, okay, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying, for yourself. And if I see you consistently working, that's the person I want to do business with. Yeah. Now, if it is somebody I respect that much and I think they dope, and, maybe they need some, I don't know everybody's business, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you need some help or maybe whatever. I'll get a song with you, you know what I'm saying? But if I see stuff not really being on point, then I'm like, I'll probably just fall back and just be like, all right, we'll put that song out. Because I've done songs with people, and people, ask me to get on joints and all this, we'll do a song, and then I'm the only one promoting it.
Oh, no.
And it's like, come on, bro, we got a whole video.
Right.
Oh, shit. All kind of shit, like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one promoting it, so yeah.
All right, school, wrap us up.
Man, I want to thank y'all for coming. Appreciate y'all. K'Lassualt, I.T.C for dropping by, talking the topic, man. And you got to subscribe, like, and everything about what we got going on here, man. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that you understand to subscribe, like, and comment at where?
Talk of the topics, baby.
Facts. And hey, one thing we saying, what we do, L, we out and we say what? Nigga, peace. For sure. That was dope. That was a good interview for y'all.